the biggest reasons I decided to start riding the van was to minimize the amount of stress from driving. It's at least an hour's long drive, and now that I have an extra hour that I can relax or do some reading, interact with my fellow van pool riders. So once you get used to the routine, it's hard to come up with something that's wrong with this plan.
The Transportation Alternatives Program promotes alternatives to driving alone, like carpools and van pools and bikes and buses and trains. And we encourage and we give information. So I get a lot of calls from people saying, like, how do I get there from Lompoc or Santa Maria or Ventura? So we do commuter consultations. UCSB has 11 van pools. They go from as far north as Santa Maria. They serve Lompoc, the San Ynez Valley. We have over 100 people that use the van pool. Most of them use pre-tax payroll deductions. People that, it becomes a community of people. The vans typically are 11-passenger vans. We have some minivans and SUVs too.
The main thing living in Lompoc, I used to live here for 15, 18 years, then I moved to Lompoc. And yeah, it's a big commute, but the bus makes that easy.
The benefits for commuting are obviously price. It's a little less to commute with someone else. One of the biggest services is the fact that they give us an in-vehicle parking meter, so that if for some reason one of us does have to travel separate for whatever reason it may be, we can use that meter so we don't have to buy a whole separate permit that day. I carpool honestly because it's in some ways convenient because we're both going to the same place. There's no reason to take multiple vehicles. It reduces emissions. And it helps also with just financially because reducing the parking payment. Between those three things, it's worked out well for us.
One thing I'd like people to realize is that there are lots of ways to get around without a car. And anybody with a car tends to use their car because they have that resource that's just sitting there in their driveway, and it's basically depreciating in their driveway. So they go like, well, I should use my car. But there's a lot of benefits to not using your car, be it walking or biking or busing.
The university has a goal to eventually become carbon footprint free, and I totally support that. And I see this as one of many ways to help the university achieve that goal. So for me, that's pretty awesome. I like to think that we are saving something for the environment. I think not only me, but the rest of the van pool riders we're all contributing to that. So it's a good sense of well-being.